Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting via a kind suggestion to Chris Distefano'S 9/11 story. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh my God!
Oh, he looks
Another
familiar.
straight white male. Boo! Oh my God! Look at this. Comedy on 9/11, you pieces of shit. I mean, absolute fucking garbage. You want to laugh? What are you, ISIS? What the fuck? Go home. Do people not get it? Do you not get it? In the back of the comedy club, somebody offered me hummus. I was like, not today.
He just hit the ground sprinting. Forget running. He looks kind of familiar to me, like I've seen him on a show or movie or something. Not realizing this story would be told on 9/11. So this is hilarious. The hummus thing, get out of here. Get out of here. I would actually kill for some hummus right now. Not kill, sorry. I would love some hummus right now. Read the room, Brittany. Good grief.
In the back of the comedy club, somebody offered me hummus. I was like, not today. Not today. I'll take it 364 days of the year. Not today.
Not today.
This kid's triggered. What? Shut up, Bill. The fuck up. Ladies. Were you there? Where were you? 9/11.
I know exactly where I was.
Where were you?
Like everyone.
Chicago. Fuck you. Not even close. I was here.
I was just about to say he sounds like born and bred in New York. He really does. He sounds like a New Yorker. Obviously, like everyone else in the world, I know exactly where I was. I was in my 8th grade language arts class. I'll never forget. He's like ripping into everyone though.
Not even close. I was here, God damn it. True story. Let's make it fun. My mother, she worked in the second tower that was hit. Survived, thank God.
Oh, wow.
But I went to an all-boy Catholic high school. They came in, they told us, hey, boys, the towers were hit. And, I didn't know if my mother was fucking dead or alive. So I started to cry. I was on steroids. I was 17. I was experimenting with Winstrol. And so I was on steroids. I had puffy nipples, which I still do. But now I'm on keto, so fuck you. I'm drunk right now. But vodka sodas, Tito's, it's gluten-free, it's keto. Vinny Guadagnino, the Keto Guido, said I could do it.
This is all over the place.
Sodas, Tito's, it's gluten-free, it's keto. Vinny Guadagnino, the Keto Guido, said I could do it. But I am ripped. What are you gonna do? I drank a fucking vodka soda and had a Claritin D. I'm ready to suck a dick. What it is.
Claritin
You
D.
give me antihistamine.
Y'all, I was just about to say Claritin D will, like Zyrtex D and Claritin D literally make me so tired. I get like so swoozy. I can't imagine washing that down with some Tito's.
Claritin D, I'm ready to suck a dick. What it is. You know how it is. You give me an antihistamine and some liquor. I'm tucking, So. True story. Come in. This is all true. I'm not lying. It's fucking,
Why would I lie to you? For what?
It happens. Towers go down. So, I don't know. Like, I haven't heard from my fucking mom. So I start to cry, right? I just start to cry and get emotional. Because, I'm fucking flipping out. It's my mom. I'm on steroids. I'm 17, I don't know what to do. So this kid, Frank, starts to laugh at me. So I broke a chair right over his head. Just immediately just fucking knocked this kid unconscious. All boy Catholic high school. I mean, you would get detention for having a top button unbuttoned. I just put a kid in a legit coma. I'm done.
You're done.
So, Tuesday, that was Tuesday, 9/11. Wednesday, all New York City schools are closed. Thursday, I was expelled on Tuesday, BTW. Threw me right out. And then my mother was okay. Can't get in touch with her. I finally get home to my house in Brooklyn, and
I don't condone violence, but I think given the circumstances and the stress that this kid was under, maybe we should have discussed suspension rather than expulsion. He was a wreck. You find out that's happening. Your mom is potentially in danger, and someone makes fun of you, and you're jacked up on steroids. You're not in your best state of mind. One could plead insanity. Just my thoughts.
was okay. Can't get in touch with her. I finally get home to my house in Brooklyn, and I see my mom. She opens the door. When I get there, I genuinely thought it was a ghost. I'm like, oh my God, whatever. And she has blood all over her knee. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck happened? She's like, I fell off the bus in Brooklyn. I'm like, how did you survive 9/11 and then you fell off the bus? What the fuck are you doing? This is not... Jesus Christ, lady. I mean, come on. You fell off the bus. But she did. So,
but she did.
Whatever, she's fine. I don't tell anybody what happened. This is all true, what I'm telling you. I don't tell anybody what happened. And Wednesday, school's closed. Thursday, I just show up back at my high school like I didn't just put some...
They did not open schools back up by Thursday of that week in New York. I feel like New York was shut down for a long time. I don't know. I didn't live there. I had tons of family that was there at the time. But that seems like very soon. I mean, I guess if you weren't in the borough, if you weren't in Manhattan, you weren't on the Lower East Side, the financial district, I guess maybe life kind of did just go back to what it was. But that's crazy to think about. Wow.
Thursday, I just show up back at my high school like I didn't just put somebody in a coma. I just walked right back in, and Brother Rob was Brother Rob's like, Distefano, you're expelled. I was like, oh, I forgot, you know? He was like, never forget. I was like, I forgot. So, what are you gonna do? So, I forgot that I killed somebody, and I still had this fucking molar in my shoe. But, so my father, here's what you need to know about my father, Tony Distefano, AKA Tony Balls with a Z. He was a criminal. Truly a criminal throughout my life. Not weekend in jail. I'm talking about federally prosecuted, federally convicted, for realsies inmate, okay? Like,
for realsies.
And you'd always be like, they got the wrong guy. I'm like, here's the thing. No, they didn't, okay? 100% nailed it. You're the right guy. You're a dirtbag. So that's my father, like an ex-legit criminal, like where he just doesn't, like he's, you know?
Perfect explanation. Yeah. Yes. We actually, you've built this character up exquisitely. I feel like I know your father.
Doesn't, like he's, you know? So I call my father, Thursday morning, September 13th, call my father. I'm like, Dad, I have bad news. I'm like, I was expelled from school. I know I dishonored the family. I'm really sorry, but I was expelled. He goes, here's the good news. No, you weren't. I'm like, no, but I was. He goes, I'm going to come down there. I'm going to negotiate. I was like, oh my God.
This is negotiable, though. For me, I'm on board with Tony Balls with a Z. I'm on board with this because the circumstances, and I don't even think Tony knows the circumstances at this point. But this was a legitimate, crisis situation, in my opinion.
Please don't come down here. My dad lives on Staten Island. If you're not from New York, I went to a high school in Queens. My dad's from Staten Island. That's like an hour and a half of traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, Thursday morning. My dad gets there in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, he shows up. I'll never forget. New York Yankees batting practice jacket, shorts, flip-flops, a chain that's Jesus' actual height and weight in gold, full fucking extra large cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Just walking in, I swear to God, I just walks in, and he's like, we're gonna take care of this. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm 17 years old. So You have to get a meeting with the principal of a high school. Like, you can't just walk in. There's a secretary. There's a whole thing. It's a national tragedy. I mean, people got questions. And my dad...
Right. Like, this is after a huge thing. That's so true. And he just burst into this all-boys Catholic school.
And my dad walks past the secretary, just walks into the principal's office. The principal was on the phone. I'll never forget this. He's on the phone, and my dad goes, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And the principal's like, "Sir, I'm on the phone." My dad hangs up the phone. And he goes...
This feels like a scene from, like, Mob Wives. Like literal... His dad sounds like a someone you don't want to mess with. That's crazy.
Look it out. Whoop-de-doo. Now you're not on the phone. Like it was a fucking magic trick. Like he's David Copperfield, just hangs it up. I'm like, what's happening? So my dad goes, because again, my dad's a criminal. So he uses criminal language. That's just how he speaks to people.
Let me remind you.
My son allegedly hit somebody in the head with the chair, and we'd like to plead not guilty. So the principal is like, this isn't a court of law. We have video evidence of your son hitting somebody in the head with a chair. He's guilty, and he's expelled. And my dad goes, "There's got to be another way." And the principal goes, "Sir, there's no other way." So my dad rolls a wad of cash that he just pulled out of his pocket, out of a rubber band, just rolled it out, and goes, "Is there another way?" And the principal goes, "Are you going to bribe a man of God?" And my dad goes, "I lost God September 21st, 1979.
How is this not a movie? Or at least an episode of something. This is nuts. Imagine this is 2 days after this humongous tragedy. His dad is acting a fool like this. Oh my gosh.
Man of God. And my dad goes, "I lost God September 21st, 1979. Now, I don't know what that means, but I know he was in prison. So I'm thinking it was a shower situation. So... I don't want to get ahead of myself. But I think something went down in the showers.
Oh, my God.
And he lost God. And, yeah, God may be hiding in his butthole. I don't know what's happening. But my dad goes, "I lost God." So the principal's like, "Well, he's expelled." My dad goes, "There's got to be another way." And the principal goes, "Sir, there's no other way." So my dad finally says, "Let's just think of a plan. Man to man, what could there be another way?" And then the principal, I get it. It's just like, this guy doesn't know who my father is. He doesn't know what's going on. He's got a lot of shit on his mind. So the principal finally says to my father, he goes, "Sir, are you stupid? There's no other way." So my dad, he starts looking up at the ceiling and laughing.
That's not good.
He goes, "Chrissy, did this guy just call me fucking stupid?"
Chrissy.
And I was like, "No habla inglés. No habla inglés. Yo no sé." And then my dad goes, "Chrissy, lock the fucking door." Anytime my dad called me by my transgender name.
Time to go. By your what name? What was that? What's that name? What?
Anytime my dad called me by my transgender name, I fucking knew that shit was about to pop off, so I tucked it back and I locked that fucking door. Because I'm daddy's little princess and I know what daddy wants.
Oh my God.
All true. This is all true.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking hammered right now. So, my father says to the principal, he goes, "Now you got two options." He goes, "The second option's really gonna suck for you." He goes, "Here's the first option. You put my son back in school. easy fucking breeze. He goes, the second option, I'm gonna come over there, and I'm gonna break both the kneecaps. He goes, I'll call the police right now. I'll give them my social security number, my name, my address. He goes, I'd rather go to jail for the rest of my life than you throw him out and me have to listen to his mother's fucking mouth for the rest of my life. He goes, either way I'm in prison, I'd rather be in actual jail with my friends.
He's a literal like serial prison person. Like, there are people in life that frequent prison so much that feels like the real world to them. Like, this man has nothing to lose. And he lives on Staten Island. So he's got nothing to lose. Like, that's when he said his dad was from Staten Island, I didn't think he was going to talk about the traffic. I thought he was going to talk about the goons that live in Staten Island. Like, this man has got nothing to lose. Nothing. Please, please, Father Rob, for me, you, and your kneecaps, let this little boy back in school. And as he's 17, he's got, what, a semester left? Let him back in school. This was circumstantial. That would be the argument. This dad is funny.
I'm in prison. I'd rather be in actual jail with my friends. Swear to God. He goes, with my friends. He goes, so the choice is yours. And it's so, because I was still tucked back on the first option, when he said, just put my son back in school, easy breezy, in my head I went, beautiful cover girl. Maybe it's Maybelline. Then the principal just put me right back into high school. I mean, you can't imagine how quick this guy was just forgot about that. I put somebody in a coma, forgot about all the problems I had. He just put me right back into school. And then, hand to God, by the end of the school year, the principal, I believe, was making deliveries for my father. I believe there was a couple times I saw my dad come in with a brown paper bag full of who knows what, and the principal put it underneath his fucking brother robe and just delivered it to who needed it. So, the moral of the story is Trump 2020. I'm kidding around. Trump 2020. No, I wouldn't vote for him, but my dad did. You knew that, though. No, he can't vote. He's a fucking criminal. Guy, he's like, I voted for Trump. I'm like, no, you didn't. Shut up, Dad. I know how the law works, you fucking scumbag. So, I hope you're having fun in Chicago. Fucking deep dish. It's my 9/11 story. Yeah, thank you.
That was hilarious. I don't know what else to say other than that. I mean, his accent, his delivery. Like, I do believe that this was a true story. I do believe that he was highly under the influence of whatever the things he said he was. His dad, though, sounds like a really cool person. That story was outrageous. Outrageous. But as a New Yorker, I believe every single second of it. Every single second. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, no doubts here. All right. Go have the day you deserve. Peace.